Hello everyone and welcome to another Wayfarer's East Combat Ability Heroclix tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about the carry ability. Carry is defined as when moving as a result of being given an action, this character may carry one friendly character. When this ability is used, modify this character's speed value by -2 until the end of the action. The following characters cannot be carried: larger characters, multi-base characters, characters holding an object, and characters with any of the following combat symbols: transporter, flyer, flyer transporter, swimmer transporter, and the duo symbols. To be carried, the friendly character must be adjacent to this character at the beginning of this character's action. When this character ends its movement for the action, this carried character must be placed in a square and adjacent to the character while being carried. A carried character is not adjacent to any other character, nor can it draw a line of fire until placed at the end of this character's movement for the action. A character which has been carried this turn cannot be given an action, another free action, until the beginning of the next turn. Now that's a huge mouthful, and I think for this video we're actually going to just talk about the carry ability because there is a lot in that. So, for example, when you want to carry a character, you must just simply start adjacent to character. Now, if Captain America is adjacent to Gandalf, that means he can be carried. Now, if Captain America has 2 action tokens, he can still be carried. It doesn't matter what Captain America's situation or predicament is, he can be carried. Now, if Captain America had specific symbols, he would not be able to be carried. One of those symbols is the transporter symbol that Gandalf has. Another would be the flyer symbol, the movement symbol that Batman here has. You also would not be able to use the duo attack, which is 2 fists crossing, or the flyer transporter, which is the flyer symbol with a circle in it, just like the transporter, and the swimmer transporter, which is actually just a dolphin instead of a foot or a wing and a circle inside of it. Now, when you want to carry a character, so if Gandalf wants to carry Captain America, he must be given a move action. So it'd be at the end of the action, he would still get an action token, as you can see represented here. But before that happens, he would be given a move action to move up to his speed value -2. Gandalf has a 10 speed value or movement value. So that means -2, he would have an 8 movement value. And so when he wants to carry Captain America, it's like he picks up Captain America and removes him off the board, and he can move 8 squares in any direction. So we don't really have the camera angle for 8 squares, but just know that he can move up to 8 squares in any direction as long as he's not violating, line of or blocking terrain or in elevated terrain or anything fancy like that. As long as he's able to move to that specific square, he can move up to 8 squares. So we'll say he moves here. Once he moves there, he can end his movement, and Captain America can be placed in any square adjacent. So he could be placed here, 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 here. Since Gandalf is a peanut dial, he's a little bit bigger, he's got more adjacent squares. He could be placed in the hindering terrain off in the corner there, and he could also be placed right there on the stairs. He would not be able to be placed up on the elevated terrain because that is technically not considered to be adjacent to Gandalf. Also, while moving, it is like Captain America does not exist. He is not there. So if Captain America had an ability to use, or the outwit ability, which allows you to get rid of another opponent's ability, you would not be able to use that while you're being carried. It's like you don't exist. And also, you have to make sure that when you're carrying somebody, they are not a giant. As you can see by the Dark Lord Sauron here, he's got the two, let me adjust my camera. He's got the 2 men standing next to each other for the damage symbol instead of the explosion. You would not be able to have that, and you would also not be able to carry another person like Gandalf who has the peanut dial like that, or a dial that would be 4 squares big, so like a colossal figure. And that is basically all there is to carrying someone. And I know it's a lot to take in. Just make sure that you obey the rules and you do everything you're supposed to be doing and that sort of jazz. Don't carry people that you're not supposed to be. And if you ever forget what all this wording is, I would highly recommend you get yourself one of these. It's one of these. It is a Heroclix Powers and Abilities cheat sheet, really. It opens up and it's got all the different, well, everything. And for this, I'm actually looking at this page right here. As you can see, the carry ability down front. That's basically what I would read off of word for word. As you can see, it's a huge paragraph, and the other ones aren't near that big. But I would highly suggest you get yourself one of those. Whoops. I hope you learned how to carry a character today. I hope you tried not to get too brain hurt from all those words. Please like and subscribe to Wayfarers East and check out our other Heroclix tutorial videos. We'll be posting them every day for the month of January 2014. Also check out wayfarerseast.com and like and subscribe and that jazz. So without further ado, you have a great day.